And all y'all
warning.
doing
Explicit
nothing. You need it.
content.
Come find me. I'll hit you with a potion, man. All we do is grind.
Morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's your morning cup of tea.
Oh, don't tell me what, tell me who. And
Yep.
brain jerk fellas, pillars of the community. I'm honored to be here,
Yep.
but
They're the Wu-Tang Clan as shit gets deep.
Their actual superpower is something called the synchronicity wave.
Oh, man.
you know, I'm not the moral police.
Right.
Do your thing.
Yeah.
This we're going to be doing this over here, and we're going to be learning and educating so we can pass it on down the line.
And use your ability to feel the turn of the universe to really understand and empathize with your fellow man to improve their day just a little bit.
The brain jerk era. Welcome to the brain jerk era. Welcome to.
Oh yes, it's a good morning, the jerk-offs. What is up? Hey, what?
The champ is here, baby.
Miller time. Good morning, CSO.
Good morning. Good morning, y'all.
girls.
Squirrely squirrel.
She's saying that bear looks hangry. It does, don't it?
My,
What
You
up,
know what?
Naughty Nikki?
What's up, Naughty Nikki?
Morning,
Good morning,
Kristen.
Christian. What's up, Michigan native?
Whoa.
So I haven't been playing I'm sorry for saying this, but I haven't been playing Rocket League for a while. The soccer car game, you know?
How terrible.
Actually, we went undefeated until the fucking last round of the tournament. In the finals, we lost the finals. But me and Zay went undefeated the whole time. Good morning, JCT. How are you? Good morning, Autumn. Me and Zay played it, and because we don't play it because I'm on PC now, so I can't fucking interchange the voice chat. You know, I can't talk to him unless we're in Discord, and it's a whole bunch of fucking issues just to talk to somebody while you're fucking playing. They just released a couple weeks ago. They just released a voice chat where you can talk on your mic to your fucking teammates. So that they got it, and then we tried it out, and fucking boy, oh boy, man, we had a night.
Well, I played a little bit of Madden 2 days ago when there was nothing else to do, and my team made it to the championship, not
Lost?
the Super Bowl, the conference finals, and then I lost. Yeah,
That's fucking bullshit.
we lost. But I did sign my quarterback, who's a 99.
Now?
At 25 years old,
That one-
I've signed him for a fucking 6-year contract that he's getting 160 million over that 6 years.
Dude, yeah, either way, I fucking...
Good
I
morning,
don't know.
Jess.
Good night, baby.
Love
I
y'all.
love
She says she's going night.
you.
What up, Only Noise? Good morning.
But yeah, I'm gonna start the streams back up, playing that shit, and because now we can fucking talk to each other.
Oh,
Bullshit.
you're gonna actually talk on the game now?
We talk on the game. Oh no, the yeah, bring in the fucking Discord chat into the stream. Fucked it all up. It was all so now it's probably gonna throw me some more problems, but
Can't
we'll
hear
figure it out.
anything you put out, anyways. As
What?
far as game goes, you're not gonna be able to hear the game.
Yeah, huh?
Why can't I hear anything you play then?
You could hear Fortnite when I was playing. Yeah.
Let's see. I can't hear anything.
You can hear my game on the stream
Why can't I hear you play sounds then?
because my shit is stupid. I don't know.
Play a song or something, but see if we can hear it.
No?
Nope. Can't hear it at all. Okay, so that wasn't what I told you to do though.
Play a what?
Go to youtube.com and play a video. It don't matter what video. Make sure it's not muted.
Hold on, let me share it. Oh yeah.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
I don't know why the games do it though. I really don't. Oh, I can't show
Just
this.
hit back.
I
Yeah,
can't
just
show
hit back.
this.
Good
Because I had a picture up and
job, yeah. Good job.
I was gonna click right to the picture and fuck. Then it'd been like, who's that? Oh man. Oh my
How you been
jeez.
lately, huh?
I couldn't fucking sleep last night.
No?
No.
I've been working. I worked a lot lately.
I couldn't. I don't know what the fuck happened, dude. I didn't wake up all fucking scared or nothing, or not weird, but I couldn't sleep last night. I kept waking up like every hour on the hour, and then I totally missed my fucking alarm this morning, and I woke up at 8. But still, I mean, I was brutally shocked because my wife's already laying in bed, almost fucking watching her phone, almost fucking snoozing. You know, I'm like, when the fuck did you get here? Because I was up every hour, you know, and the 1 hour I went to sleep, she got home and I guess took a bath and went to bed, you know.
I rolled into the studio literally as we started.
Good. Well, not good, but good.
I got here, I turned my computer on, I got the couple things that I needed to get set real quick. Like literally, I rolled in, and when I looked at my computer time, there was 2.5 minutes left.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then I got into here with like 40 seconds left.
Oh, dude, it's first. I hate the air conditioner, bro.
It's because it's dirty.
No, it's fucking.
Yes, it is.
It's not dirty
It
at
makes
all.
it okay.
It's cold.
I bet you
though.
it is. I bet you it fucking is dirty. Not. I bet you the house air is dirty, and that's why you feel like that.
No, I don't. It's
Air
not
conditioner
that.
wasn't there, and the windows were open. You wouldn't be
It's just cold.
weird. No,
That's what
fuck
it
that.
is. That's what I'm pissed off about. It's cold. My wife said I'm not allowed to change or she called it a
Stuffy.
thermostat. I'm not allowed to change a thermostat. She says I'm the man of the house. You can't change my thermostat.
Oh,
And now I'm sitting here freezing to death.
well, you can always put more clothes on.
I don't. It's summertime, bro. I don't want to be on here in a sweatshirt. And
Dirty
be
air,
like,
yeah. Hey, I saw a video the other day that the reason I said that is I saw a video the other day that said was it 70-something% of houses in America and in the world have poor air conditioning.
yeah, we just changed
Not air
our
conditioners.
filter.
It has nothing but air quality. Like, yeah, you change the filter, cool, but your fucking vents are probably full of dust and shit still.
ants and
All sorts of
dead
fucking
animal. No, I'm
gross
just kidding.
ass shit. Scabs from 1943.
Yeah, but I don't like. I don't like that the house is closed off. I want to
Yeah, I know.
fucking. I like the fucking air, but I also don't like the 90-degree nights where I wake up in a fucking hot sweat
Correct.
and I got 3 fans on me. So,
The nighttime sweats are the worst. Nighttime sleeping is the worst in the heat.
muggy.
Sure. I agree
You know
with
that muggy shit. That's so. I take it, and then my wife said I'm not allowed to touch the thermostat. So,
All right, let's hit this sponsor spot and then get into what you
this
wanna
is
talk about.
terrible.
We have changed Sports Talk Tuesday to Terrible Tuesday, where we're going to tell you about some shitty fucking people, shitty fucking
Shitty events, shitty people, just terrible.
things that have happened, like serial killers or murderers or like whatever.
Eating chicken sandwiches for breakfast, living the dream. That's what I'm talking about, Sally Bomb.
Chicken sandwich. I like a spicy chicken sandwich, but oh yeah, a spicy chicken sandwich with honey drizzled on top.
Hey, Josh, what is Brain Jerk brought to you by?
Dubai Village
Your
Pizza
mom.
Company. Using quality ingredients and homemade dough,
Technically.
their pizza is prepared with care. Their goal is to properly serve their community a simple yet delicious pizza with a smile. Go visit villagepizzamaybee.com for more information. KMK Creations specializes in personalized tumblers, rolling trays, vinyl t-shirts, and sweatshirts. Message KMK Creations on Facebook and let's make something for you. Welcome to the friendliest place in town. Little Brown Jug was established in 1977, offering great food and excellent service, and continue to carry on this proud tradition to this day. To this day! Come and see why they call them the friendliest place in town. Visit littlebrownjugmaybe.com for more information. We'll see you there. Taste of is a show that features restaurants for more than just their food, but also their history and culture. Go visit the Taste Of group on Facebook for more. Nerdy Designs, Toledo, Ohio's premier design studio. They've been crafting beautiful websites, launching stunning brands, and making clients happy since 2007 with their prestigious craftsmanship, remarkable client care, and passion for design. To find out more, just go to nerdydesigns.com, the official designer for Brain
Jerk Entertainment.
Jerk Entertainment.
Yep.
I don't know why it does that. Cuts everything off in the
OBS.
beginning.
OBS, this is for you.
Because the actual video isn't cut off.
It isn't. It sounds perfect when we listen to it, and then we play it live, and it sounds stupid. I got this is the first segment of Terrible Tuesday, and I don't know.
The first installment.
The first installment of Terrible Tuesday. Fuck that, dude. This story is about Jason Vukovich. He is also known as the Alaskan Avenger. We're going to tell you a little bit about this guy, a little bit about what he did. You can... he kind of was a... What is that called? A vigilante? He kind of was a vigilante. I don't know if you would support it or not, but here's his backstory and here's his story. Jason and his brother Joel, they never knew their real dad, but a Christian, a radical Christian named Larry adopted them. I don't know why I brought this up, but I just have issues with some of them, like with that. Larry was abusive to the kids, to the mom, to the whole family, but to the kids especially, he was both physically and sexually abusive. He would take the boys upstairs for prayer time, and they would pray to the Lord and Savior. The little brother Joel ran away one day, and he went missing, so the cops went and picked him up. And the boy would not come home. He did not want to come home, and then he finally admitted to the cops that he was all the abuse, the sexual abuse. Larry even made a fucking 2x4 with a handle on it so he could hit the kids better with it, you know. They started investigating. The investigation, came and arrested Larry and everything like that. And Jason, the older brother, he was 14 years old at the time, didn't want to admit being sexually and physically abused because that would be...
What up, KR2E?
What up, y'all? He didn't want to admit to it because it was like the whole town's gonna know and he's gonna get ridiculed for it, or you know what? Kids are shitty, you know. So he was scared of getting ridiculed and what Larry would do to him, so he just downplayed the whole situation. Larry ended up getting charged. He was arrested and convicted, but only got a 3-year sentence, but it was suspended. So that day that he got convicted, Larry got to come home. And Larry, as you can tell, was not happy about it. So his abuse doubled. It was they moved out of that town to a different town and secluded the kids, started homeschooling them. and keeping him in pretty much in the house, just solitary, you know. Let's see. Yeah, so the family moved to homeschooling to keep them boys in isolation. The government didn't offer him no therapy. The cops didn't come check out the boys. They knew all this shit happened, and they offered no help. Jason and Joel didn't think nobody was gonna help him. Nobody gave a fuck, right? Jason ran away at 16. He hopped out of his window one day. The next day, he'd come back to get his stuff because he found a place to where he could lay his head. Came back to get his stuff. His mom and his stepdad would not give him his license or his social security card, just to make it a little bit harder for him to live. So he ran away from Alaska to Washington, not D.C., but Washington, the state. With no papers, it was super hard to land a job. He was getting construction jobs, and because he didn't have no papers, they were paying him fucking dirt money, $4 an hour in 2010 and shit like that for doing some of the hardest work out there. He was a laborer, so he was doing most of the work and getting the least amount of money because he needed some money. So he turned to crime, was stealing, was smoking strenuous amounts of weed, they said. This was his confession. He smoked a lot of weed so he can get that shit out of his mind so he could properly be able to work, right? He turned into the crime and was in and out of jail for nearly a decade and a half. But what it was before he was 16 or before he was 18, he was just going to juvenile prison for these stealing and doing drugs and stealing drugs and all this stuff, right? So he'd go for a couple months at a time, and he kept getting caught driving. What he would do is steal cars and joyride, and because he was a minor, they just gave him a couple more months added on to his sentence, right? And then he turned 18 and started smoking meth and watching the news. Oh, wait, no, I'm wrong. I'm wrong about that. Sorry. So he turned 18. He got his, because he was a repeat offender, he got 6 years in prison with a 3-year probation after that. So he spent 6 years in prison in Washington. In his 3 years probation, he kept fucking it up, so they ended up just putting him in for the rest of the year. So it was a total of 9 years. That was his longest stint in prison. He got out and went right back to his hometown of Alaska to see if he could find better work. He went and got his ID and his social security card, but he was a felon. He had all these problems. People didn't want to hire him no matter what now. So he was at the lowest point of his life, and he started smoking meth instead of weed. And he started watching the news and realized that he's seen more victims of pedophiles and knew that nobody would get punished badly. So he took matters into his own hands, and he was just, he was mad at the government. He was mad at all the adults that didn't give a shit and all that stuff. So this man watched the news religiously and made him a list with the pedophile chart. You can look up the sexual offenders in your city and stuff. So it was called, in 2016, he made a list of sex offenders, or off the sex offender list, or his quest log, he called it. It was labeled quest log. June 25th, 2016 was the first time he started being an Avenger, right? He showed up at a guy named Charles's house. They didn't give me his last name. And he punished him for his crimes. The dude had sexually assaulted a couple people and a couple young people, and he came there, told Charles about all of his crimes.
So sure.
Charles was 61 years old. Told him about all of his crimes, and then proceeded to beat the shit out of him and leave. Charles, of course, called the cops and said something happened like that. Cops really didn't care. So June 27th, 2 days later, he arrived at 25-year-old Andre Barbosa's house with the two ladies that were victims of his crimes. But they were younger. They were clearly they were older at this time, you know. And the two ladies at this time, he did the same as last time, told Barbosa what he did wrong, why the ladies were stealing everything in the fucking house. One was helping him beat the guy, and they were just stealing some shit, you know. So he's committing robbery, fucking breaking and entering, home invasion, all this bullshit, right?
Murder.
Not murder. He didn't kill nobody.
Okay.
June 29th, 2016 was a big one. Wesley Dimhurst heard somebody break into his house at about 1 a.m. It was just Jason at this time, or the Alaskan Avenger. Jason grabbed him up, tied him to a chair while he was stealing shit from his house, right? And he told Wesley, he says, I am an avenging angel. You're going to meet justice for all the victims that you've had, because nobody else will do it. I'm gonna do it. He would usually use hammers to break in the houses, right? Wesley said the guy was yelling at the guy and not doing it. He fought back and punched him one time. So the Avenger hit him with this. I kind of wrote a half-assed joke. Wesley fought back and got the hammer of justice. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jason hit the man in the head 6 times with the hammer. Fucked him up pretty bad. The dude's eye don't work no more. All this stuff, right?
Dude, he hit this guy with a hammer 6 times and he didn't die?
Nope. He just had severe brain injury. And he said he couldn't talk no more, but he said he couldn't talk no more correctly in an interview with the news while he was talking perfectly fine. It was weird. Jason got 18 charges for these 3 events that he had. He got 18 charges and pled non-guilty to all of them, but they gave him a ultimatum or deal. So he pled guilty to 2 of them and got 23.
It's not an ultimatum.
Or
it's a plea bargain.
Plea bargain. Good job, Josh. They gave him 23 years sentence with a chance of parole at 6 years. This made Jason happy as he walked out of the courtroom, and because the people knew about this now. They knew that, you know, it was a big fucking issue. They knew he had these issues growing up. Nobody fucking helped him. So it got a lot of notoriety. I want to show you guys this picture, because this is the picture of Jason to his brother Joel. And he's smiling at him and saying, dude, we finally did it, right? Joel goes on right here. Joel goes on to say that he was in disbelief of what his brother did. But his brother smiled and walked past him and said, I finally did it. And, you know, he faced his demons. That's what Joel thought his older brother did, right? The government, well, this is my opinion on the whole situation of what happened. The government could have fucking literally, or anybody could have literally stopped this from happening, because nobody offered him help. They convicted the guy of sexual and physical abuse on these kids and sent him home to those kids that day. Nobody came in and checked on the kids. Nobody came and gave therapy to the kids or to get over their shit. So it festered in their head, and Joel's actually a very successful guy. It's just you know, the older brother probably got the most of the abuse for sticking up from his brother, or for his brother and stuff like that. So he couldn't deal with it. So all he needed was a little bit of therapy or something. And that's what I'm saying. That's my opinion. I feel like the government
should have pled temporary insanity.
That's why he pleaded non-guilty the first time.
Here's the thing, if I'm being honest, most people that are going to kill someone are a little bit insane.
Yeah.
A self-defense thing. Usually, if you're about to murder somebody, usually that's not a sane person. That's what I kind of think, like the insanity, unless it's like premeditated. But still, that guy's insane. If you've gone through the process of planning out somebody's murder,
He had a quest list.
that's insane.
That's insanity. He had a quest list. But, like, it got, as he went to jail, you know, this guy, look how happy he is. What a happy guy. I'm sorry, I just love, I love that picture for some odd reason. I'll take it off now, guys, I'm sorry. But, a lot of the people, it was talk around town, and no, he was not native. This is just something terrible that happened. He was not native. He was proud of his actions for a few years, but since his parole is getting up in a couple years, he recanted all of his statements and properly got therapy while he was in prison. And I think why he recanted his statement and why he's like, oh my God, I should have just, you know, went and got proper help for this and to get over it instead of.
So he doesn't have to spend his life in jail or in a mental ward. That's
and he said he should have got proper help to get over this on his own ways instead of using weed, then meth, then crime, then violence. You know, and a lot of people are saying justice for the Avenger, the Alaskan Avenger. I think he's recanting all of his shit because he wants to get out of parole when his parole hearing is. Do what? Recanted his pride for doing what he was doing. Because at first he really thought he.
Why do you think he did it?
Because he wants to get out on parole in 6 years instead of staying in prison for 23 years.
I thought you said to get out of his parole.
To get out on parole. Yes, I'm sorry.
I just had to be clear on what you meant.
And so he actually wrote a good statement, and it's what is it? He says
that's right, squirrels.
He's supporting like the mental health, and he's supporting therapy and all this stuff because he says, you know, therapy could have got me over this in the same way that beating somebody in the head with a hammer would have. You know, for his anger and for all of his issues he had in his life, and he blamed himself for all the bad decisions he made because his brother went through the same shit, and he's a successful man, and Jason's sitting in prison.
That's the truth.
You know,
that's the real life. It's what is it? What can we control in life? The only thing we can control in life is
the way we react,
respond or react.
Yep. And that's
no matter how terrible or great the situation.
That's the story.
Good morning.
Good morning. That's the story on the Alaskan Avenger. I don't know if it was. I think the upbringing was terrible. I don't think him beating up pedophiles was that big of a
traumatized childhood.
Yeah, but I don't think that was so terrible.
Like that's something that would breed pain and like a Joker / psycho.
Yeah, but
yes, but it's all in how you respond and how you deal with things.
Yep.
Whether you get the right therapy and stuff like that.
Well, in my opinion, the guy
not would breed, but it could breed.
The man was a kid going through all this shit, and nobody offered an olive branch, or they didn't send him to at least send him to a fucking orphanage. I mean, he's literally getting abused there. Let him go fight for his life in an orphanage.
Orphanages
are just as bad.
They don't exist. They're not called orphanages here.
Maybe in Alaska, who knows? But anyway, I think that they could have, and a lot of people, he was just trying to say, hey, government, do something about these motherfuckers. You know what he should have did
with that fucking hammer of fucking God?
Hammer of justice.
he should have fucking listened to the fucking who sponsors us and then hit the Earth Dweller with it.
Oh, nice. Terrible segue.
Back Antique and Crafts. In 2019, a single mother rented a booth at a large craft and antique mall, focusing on selling retro and handmade decor items. After having her youngest, she moved back to her hometown of Monroe, Michigan, wanting to help build up her community by opening a retail store and still being able to provide business coaching to other small businesses. Now, 3 years and 2 stores later, we are expanding and growing with our Flashback family, with more vendors and more events. Go check them out at flashbackantiqueandcrafts.com for more information. Mugsy Sports Grill and Bar. Mugsy's is the best sports bar and restaurant in Monroe, Michigan. Mugsy serves up piping hot pizza, wings, ribs, burgers, and more. Mugsy's is the place in Monroe to go to for the big game or race on Sundays. Be sure to bring the whole family. Go check out MugsySportsBar.com for more information. Monroe Sport Center. We are a family-operated business that is here for customers' every demand. We have a fully stocked snack bar and also connected to one of the hottest bars in Monroe. Go check out BowlMSC.com for more information. Ruthless Pro Wrestling, RPW, is the rising independent professional wrestling promotion out of the Midwest, featuring hard-hitting and high-flying action and a reputation in the high-stakes world of deathmatch wrestling from today's hottest talent. Go check out RuthlessPro.com for some
More information.
Flashback Antique and Crafts. In 2000,
Sorry. Hey, grooming. Go ahead.
This is why when the thoughts of us healing is scary, because we really do begin life again in different shoes through different eyes. You guys are good at commercials. Nice job. Thank you. Squirrel says when we begin to heal, it hurts hard, but it don't hurt as much as going through it the first time. You should be on radio. Get me on radio, bud. Only now you are aware that you're loved and ready to have the life you deserve, and you beat people with hammers. You know, that's how we do it.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Earth Dweller of the day. Earth Dweller of the day. This is the Earth Dweller of the day. See what's walking up this earth.
Good morning, Lena.
What's the Earth Dweller of the day? What?
He made this giant bear and made the letters so tiny.
Yep. I just wanted to show you how big they are compared to us.
Right.
When you're going through it, you never want to hear time will heal, but it really does heal. It definitely does.
You suck at reading, T-Rup.
Me too.
Sucking at reading.
Me too. So what became of this guy? He's still in prison. He's about 44 years old. He's still in prison, waiting on his parole to become the Avenger again. Okay, this is the Alaskan brown bear. I'm going to tell you some crazy shit about this guy. Also known as grizzly bears. The difference between a grizzly bear and an Alaskan brown bear is grizzly bears live more inland, and the Alaskan bears are more around the coastlines and stuff like that. The Alaskan bears are bigger. They eat different food. They have different sleep schedules or different hibernating schedules. All this whatchamacallit, you know. They can be found in many of our national parks.
What's up, asshole? Good to see you.
Grizzly means inland brown bear, and the Alaskan brown bear means coastal brown bear. They have different size, coloring, diet, and sleeping patterns. The Alaskan brown bears are the largest brown bears and require a very high caloric intake of food. They need 80 to 90 pounds of food a day during spring, summer, and fall, gaining 3 to 6 pounds of fat each day in order to store fat. For winter. They also dig holes in their dens called belly holes, because they're gonna be so fat The bigger the belly, the deeper the hole, for real. They can stand up to 10 foot tall on their hind legs, right? The males get 600 to 1,500 pounds, and the females are about 400 to 700 pounds.
Are they in just
Yes.
Alaska, or are they down here too?
They're in America, or
Yeah,
in the lower 48, it's they're grizzly bears. So that's like New York, the new upstate New York area, Canada. Let's see, but that's not the United States. Yellowstone National Park, there are a ton of them. These Alaskan brown bears, though, this is all about Alaskan brown bears, not grizzlies. Alaskan brown bears eat anything, including flowers, berries, roots. They'll eat any fucking thing, anything. Dead carcasses, beavers, salmon. I mean, you name it. If it can die, they'll eat it. And I'll tell you some terrible shit about it in a second. During the 5 to 8 month denning period, the pregnant bears give birth and the cubs nurse to get big enough to hunt in spring. When the cubs emerge after the whatchamacallit, the hibernation, they're about what is it, like 8 to 20 pounds they would be, and they're big enough to hunt for themselves, eat berries and stuff. They usually go towards that's when the mom shows them to eat plants and berries and all this stuff, and then she lets them eat a little bit of meat she gets. They're ready to mate in about 4 to 6 years. There is a Alaskan brown bear that is, I think, presently still alive. He's 39 years old. 39 years old.
Dale says, I heard polar bears were evolving brown bears.
I don't know. They say some of these brown bears can be white, and it's not them being albino or anything like that. The brown bear color is from white to like tan to dark brown to like almost black. Like their color range goes crazy. Now, from 2000, this is the terrible facts about these. I don't think it's that terrible. From 2000 to 2017, 3.8 tax. From 2000 to 2017, there was the average of attacks per year is 3.8 attacks in a year, and the rate of bear attacks is 8.6 per 1,000 or 10,000 hospitalizations annually. This is one of the most gruesome Alaskan bear fucking story I stumbled upon. A hungry bear was looking for food, stumbled upon a campsite looking for, he was hunting. He was hungry. He found a 16-year-old boy and ate him in front of his fellow campers. This wasn't a bear attack. This was a bear hunting for food. He found food, so the bear stayed and ate this boy all the way. Ate him all the way, and it gave the other campers enough time to run and go find camp rangers, but they ran barefooted because they were scared, right? So when the park rangers set out to go kill this bear, it took 3 slugs from a 12-gauge shotgun and a whole clip of 45 caliber fucking pistol to put this bear down. To kill this bear, they took, one of these shots would fucking end us in a second, dude. And this thing took 3 slugs and 6 shots with a 45. So that's about the craziest shit I got for it. All the other ones are just their mother bears attacking humans that are coming too close to their. Sorry. All the other ones are just moms attacking the humans and trying to get the fuck, get away from my fucking babies. That's basically it. Most of these attacks are like that, but this one, in particularly, the bear was looking for food, and he found the easiest way to get food, and he ate a 16-year-old boy. So,
I thought you said a 6-year-old.
16-year-old. They were on a camping trip. They were a bunch of young kids on a camping trip with like one adult, I believe. And
16-year-old's not a young kid.
That's a young kid.
No, it's an old child.
It's an old child. Still same thing.
A young kid is like 10 and under.
If I was a 1,500-pound, 10-foot bear, I'm not eating a fucking 6-year-old, boy. I'm going to get that chubby 16-year-old, dog. That's kind of bad.
Good morning, Papa.
Ooh. Yep, but that's it.
Spot.
You buy 8 Mile Vodka, premium vodka, official sponsor of the Detroit Pistons and Branger Entertainment Company. 2021 SIP Award gold medalist. Born in Detroit. Go visit 8milevodka.com for more information. Crazy Squirrel Graphics. He's a freelance graphic designer that can make posters, flyers, and other graphic designs for events, parties, mugs, t-shirts, and anything else you need. Official graphic designer for the IWR and the Monroe Pop Fest. Go check out Crazy Squirrel Graphics on Facebook. Pro Wrestling Edge. 5 wrestling fans, Dan O'Mac, Brokowski, Nick the Gooch, Big Kaz, and Jaybird talk about wrestling and more. These guys bring a different edge to pro wrestling. Go check out the new beginnings at ProWrestlingEdge.com. We Handle Candles is a local business dedicated to making your home or your business smell outstanding, offering great scents and even better moments. We Handle Candles. Visit them on Facebook. Ranger is brought to you by...
What's up, Robert? T-Rep, you still on that sober lifestyle? Yup, day 7, I believe, or 8. It might be 8 today. Google said you were right because they say that grizzly bears are the biggest bears in the world, and all that's different about these grizzly bears that are in different parts of the world is where they're at, what they eat, and how they evolved differently and stuff like that. A polar bear does not hibernate, but it is still in the family of grizzly bear, brown bears, so you would say. There's also...
Yes, I want you guys to check this out. Oh. You know what that is?
That's the summer party this weekend, dog.
That's this weekend's summer party. Down in Dayton, Ohio, baby. You see whose logos are down there? Look who this is, right here. Only Noise. That's Only Noises. Here,
Nobody can see it.
For you real quick.
Yep.
There's Only Noises. And who's on T-Rup's side?
A big cock. Oh, yep. Brain Jerk Entertainment.
Yep. You see whose name's there at the 4th spot down on the left?
Trash Doggy?
A guy named Trash Dog.
What? Where's Trash Dog from?
C Money Baby's the headliner. You see that?
Well deserved.
4 seasons right before him.
Smokey Smooth is good. I mean, dude, if you ask me, every single one of these guys on here deserve a spot on this fucking summer party list.
Yep.
For real. So, I mean, it's going to be great. A Kodiak bear is bigger, but it's the same thing. It's a brown bear.
Hey, the Earth Dweller's done.
Doesn't matter. Kodiak bear is bigger. It is still in the family.
I got something here I'm going to let you choose. Okay, so we got 21 most hated foods, 74 failed products. So obviously I'm not going to go over all 74 of them, but we can. We got failed product launches, or worst. What is this one? Worst things for sale.
I'm a a really picky eater and don't and despise a lot of food, so I would like to see that to see if I'm correct.
Okay, so foods.
Yes.
Perfect. So we'll go with the foods one. So I've got 21 things here, and I'm gonna let you guys guess for a few minutes.
Fish is one of them.
Let me. I gotta squeeze through them real quick. Fish. I do not see fish. Tuna is number 17.
That's
Tuna fish.
Chicken salad.
No. Brain jerk bomb Tuesday. Yeah, go get your brain jerk T-bombs at Monroe Nutrition.
Hey, Elena, I'll come get you right after this. So broccoli is one of them.
I did not see broccoli.
I love broccoli though.
I
So
love broccoli. Let me real quick again. No, I don't see broccoli.
zucchini, Squirrel said that.
No, I did not see zucchini.
Sardines.
That's fish.
Well, they had a type of fish in fucking tuna.
Well, I would have told you.
Oh, sardine. Okay. Oysters. Squirrel said that. Tater salad.
Kale, nope on the kale. Nope on
Name a motherfucker. I don't know.
Okay, so I'll start at 21. 21 is one of my favorite vegetables. One of my absolute favorite. Brussels sprouts.
Ew. Those are terrible.
When the Brussels sprouts are cooked the proper way. What up, Night Train? Brussels sprouts are fantastic, though.
Actually, Josh did have I don't know if he made them or if we were at a restaurant, but they had like bacon in them and shit like that, and those were actually good. But the Brussels sprouts,
cantaloupe
is terrible. Any melon is terrible. Actually,
no, cantaloupe's pretty good.
Any melon,
if it's right, if it's fresh. Pickles. Who doesn't like pickles?
This list is bullshit, dude. Is this True or False Friday?
Black licorice, that's one I can agree on.
I can agree with that.
Then tuna fish. Candy corn, I do. Here's the thing.
Terrible. Worst candy ever.
It is terrible, but if you eat it just once in a while, a little bit of it, it's not bad.
Dude, it's sugar wax. Leave it alone. Go on to the next one.
Spam.
Ew.
I've eaten spam if you cook it right.
If you cook it right, spam and eggs is pretty good.
Here's yours. Mayonnaise.
Ha-ha! Ranch is on there too, boy.
Mayonnaise is all it is egg whites pretty much.
Yeah, and what?
Yeah.
That's why it's all ew. Never mind, keep going.
Ginger. I love ginger.
I love ginger.
I went to Bosch Sushi the other day, and I'm gonna tell you what, they had the best ginger I'd ever had in my entire life.
If you eat a piece of ginger, just right eat some of the root, you're probably gonna have a tough time. What about wasabi? Gromy's homie says.
Liver. I love liver and onion.
I never tried it.
I love it.
I won't try it, I don't think, until I'm of age.
Pineapple pizza. I love pineapples on pizza. I just had a barbecue chicken pizza from Jets yesterday, and it had pineapples on it. And let me tell you what, that corner slice was the best corner slice I've had in a long time.
The best pizza in the world is pineapple, bacon, and what is it? Jalapenos, right? Yep, that is the best pizza in the world, period.
All right, so now we're moving into the top 10. Do you have any guesses from here?
Ranch.
Ranch is not on there.
Human flesh.
Dumb.
You keep going.
All right, number 10. Bologna.
I like bologna, cheese, and ketchup.
Bologna and ketchup you like?
Yeah, bologna, cheese, and ketchup sandwiches. It makes me feel like I'm like 6 again.
Top 10 of the most terrible foods.
Yep.
Voted terrible foods.
Most hated foods.
Yeah. So number 9, I agree with this. This is way worse than candy corn.
What?
Now that I gave you a hint, do you have any guesses as to what candy I'm about?
Mine would have been black licorice.
Well, I already said black.
I know, but that's what mine would have been.
Option.
I don't think any. Yeah, mine would have been black licorice, but you already said it. I don't know any shitty candies. I don't like none of them.
I'm gonna give them
Butterfinger.
No, that's a good one, you idiot.
That's the only one I like. Like, really.
So why would you say that was the worst one?
Because this whole list is fucked.
Circus peanuts.
Oh, my grandma loved those. I actually like those too.
Gross. Eggplant, number 8.
Depends on how you cook it. Fried eggplant's really good.
Bitter gourd. Almond Joy? What? I love Almond Joy.
Those are terrible. I would put that at top 10.
I love an Almond Joy.
Yep, nobody else does.
Better because it's dark chocolate. If Almond Joy was dark chocolate, it'd be ultimate. Number 6. Durian, whatever you say.
It's Duran, Kevin Durant's brother. Human meat's on there. I'm just kidding.
Hey, you did say human flesh, and supposedly it smells like human rotting flesh. What up, Harley?
I don't know what Duran is.
Durian. Number 5. We're in the top 5 now, guys.
Top 5 worst foods.
Do you
voted.
Want to make any guesses?
I've already said my top 5.
So, number 5 on this list. What's up, Ricky?
Hot dogs?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes. That's stupid.
I'm not a fan of tomatoes, but everything that I eat is like tomato based, like spaghetti sauce and fucking stuff like that.
I like a tomato on a chicken sandwich.
Not on the list, Kristen. Liver was on the list. I love liver and onions.
She said
Sardines
peas.
was not on the list, but tuna was. Milk, not on the list, but I think I go back and forth on milk. I think it's delicious sometimes, but in my mind it's nasty.
I will never drink a cup of milk. It has to be with something like a donut.
Dip my Oreos in milk.
Or an Oreo or some cereal. Yeah, that's the only time I'm eating milk.
So, number 4, mushrooms.
Pieces of shit.
Yep. All this is according to soyummy.com, by the way.
So wrong.com.
You're now in the top 3.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you right now, I absolutely love
Bull penis, chocolate-covered crickets, and mountain oysters.
I'm not a huge fan of number 3, but I do like it on my Mexican food.
Chorizo?
I love chorizo, but that's not it.
Pico de gallo?
Pico de gallo? Brussels sprouts was on the number 21. Cilantro is number 3.
Cilantro's fire if you put it on the right food.
And then, number 2, olives.
I agree. I agree.
I love green olives. I love palmetto. I don't even know if they're palmetto olives.
Palmetto or, yeah, something.
I love
whatever.
all types of olives.
The one with the P.
And number 1 is actually, when pickled and done right, is my absolute favorite.
Pickled pig's feet?
No, that's disgusting. I would have put this on the list.
What?
Beets.
Oh, those are terrible, dude.
So this was a list of, here's the top foods people cringe at. So when you say these names of these foods, people go, ugh.
Olive? Fuck. I just
9
pick it
times out of
off.
10, if I tell people my kids love beets, they're like, what? Really?
Yeah, beets.
My kids
beets
love Brussels sprouts. My kids love beets.
Yeah. I don't.
And Romy says beets are terrible.
Dude, the one The number one food that I will not even, or the number one whatever, I will not even try is ranch because I don't like the smell.
Here's the thing about, dude, you ever try macaroni and peas?
No, but that would probably be delicious.
Yeah. I forgot what I was even saying. Olives on pizza is fire. I agree with you, Smoking.
That's a lie. That's a lie. Bring that California shit somewhere else.
Dude, canned beets, and then you throw some vinegar and some salt on them, boys. I'm telling you what, me and my kids will eat 2 cans of that shit right now.
Yeah, if you guys like ranch dressing, then fucking miss me with that bullshit,
Ranch
dog.
dressing is amazing. Ranch dressing is fire. Kristen says macaroni and pews. Ew, extra nasty.
You called them pews? Ew, pews, dude. I think macaroni and cheese with anything would be delicious. Besides like olives, I guess.
That'd be interesting. You ever have an olive burger?
No.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now. I bet you olives and mac and cheese, green olives, would not be terrible if you cut them up, diced them up, type thing.
Like just like a sprinkle of them, not a lot of them in there.
Not an overpower. Just a add. Just like I do with barbecue sauce. You know, I don't put a lot of barbecue sauce. It's just a little bit. It changes the color just a little bit, but its taste is so much better. Blue cheese, I like blue cheese dressing too.
I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
Everyone's hungry now. Yeah.
I'm not. That was all food I don't eat anyway.
I like black olives. I like all olives. If I like my olives without a pit, though.
Without the eye in it? The little eye?
You gotta bite into it and no pit. You bite into it thinking there's no pit and you break your teeth.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's pits in there, like fucking nectarines and shit.
Like little seeds?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, like big seed. One big seed.
Deep-pitted olives is what you like?
Yep.
Is that what the eyeball is in the middle?
Yeah, it's because there was a pit in there.
What do they fill it with?
Whatever you want. Sometimes they fill it with, I don't know what it's called, palmetto.
Palmetto?
I don't know what that's called that they put in the middle.
Clamato olives or whatever?
But I like blue cheese in there. I like garlic in there. If you get the big green olives, you put the garlic in there. So good. I'll eat those for days. I'll eat a whole jar of those right now. Or blue cheese stuffed ones, or the garlic ones are my favorite though. Hi, my name's Tyler.
Hey, I'm Tyler.
What's this? Chicken breast stuffed with gorgonzola, dipped in Inner Beauty and Jamaican Hellfire sauce. Oh my god, dude! I want some.
Gorgonzola's a cheese, right?
Yep, that's fire, bro.
What's Inner Beauty?
Dude, my mouth just started watering. I don't even know what Inner Beauty is.
I don't care what it is. It sounds delicious. Palmetto.
What'd I say?
Palmetto? I don't know. Same thing?
No, a palmetto is what I said. Like a palmetto bug. Like what Florida calls roaches.
Roaches? Oh.
No, they call them palmetto bug.
Oh.
Because they live in the palm trees.
Harley's a full-on chef over here. Yeah.
What?
No, that was not to make fun of Alaska. It was saying something crazy. It just so happens that the dude is from Alaska.
Yeah, it's because we hate Alaska. Alaska's the shittiest fucking state there ever was.
Yeah.
Come on.
I never even fucking been there.
My daughter's been to Alaska and she said it was gorgeous. I'm going to go one day. I like hot pickled cauliflower. I've tried that a couple times and it was pretty good. Here's something that most people don't like that I absolutely love. pickled eggs. You pickle it in beet pickle sauce or whatever. How the fuck you do it? But they're purple, or you can do them, make them spicy. But I like the purple sweet ones the best. I'll go get one at fucking what's that green store? Highlight. I'll go right now at Highlight and get fucking 6 of them and eat half of them now and half of them tomorrow, and then I'll go to T-Rup's house. Woo!
Pickled cauliflower.
I've never
Fuck
seen
that.
pickled wiener.
Pickled wiener. But I'm pretty
Where is
sure.
it at a bar? Nope, I get it at Highlight. Worked in Detroit for 20 years. Detroit does have a very good food. I haven't found. Listen, the top places in my top 2 are
You like New Orleans.
Mario's down in I can't remember exact city, but it's in Florida. But it's Mario's Cuban. That shit's the best food I ever ate in my life.
And Heard That Kitchen.
And Heard That Kitchen in New Orleans. Top 2. No particular order, but there might be. You know, the Cuban joint might have squeezed this winter.
Yeah, you said that, but you talked about Heard That Kitchen like it was Jesus.
Heard That Kitchen was the best food I ever ate in my life at that point in time. And then this Cuban stuff we ate, I'm telling you what, it was when we got done eating, it was $200 for the plate.
But it was worth every
We
second.
all shared that $200 meal, so it was like $50 a piece. But all we ordered was one meal and a big appetizer, like Mario's favorite appetizer and Mario's favorite dish.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what, it was delicious.
It was delicious, dude. That's cool. I'm glad. Not a true fan of pesto.
I like Mexican food. I love food. Weird stuff is one of my favorites.
What's the favorite? What?
In a restaurant, you need So we went to a similar place in Florida, like Texas, Brazil, or whatever. That's not the name of the Florida one, where they bring the meat out to your table and cut it off on you. Dude, the place in Florida was absolute trash. Absolute trash. So much trash, we didn't even feature them in the fucking... We quit filming them.
Oh, is that the place that you had the Groupon?
Yeah.
Okay, I wanna ask this question. If you could only have like a certain type of food, like Italian, Mexican, or something, for the rest of your life.
Salad.
No, I'm talking like a country's food.
Salad.
That's not a country's food. I think they all have salads, right?
Well, then why can't I pick it?
I'm not saying if you could have food the rest of your life, what food would it be? I'm saying if you could only pick. Like, for me, for instance, I would pick Mediterranean food to eat for the rest of my life.
Ooh, that's a good one. Mediterranean food is delicious.
I love Mediterranean food.
I had to eat it forever.
Like Smoking with Small Town says Italian food for sure. So, dude's gonna eat pasta for the rest of his life.
Not necessarily, because you can have fucking, what's that, chicken stuff? Chicken Parmesan without noodles.
Yeah.
Have veal Parmesan.
Without noodles. But yeah, that's, if you could pick any type of food group.
No, that's not what you said.
Or any
Food
type
group is
of.
like salad, bro.
No. Any type of food from any, whatever, dude. Whatever I fucking said.
Okay, so T-Rup means is if you could have food from any culture, any region,
boom,
in the world forever, what would it be? That's the only region you could eat from.
Yep, Mediterranean for sure.
God dang, good thing you got a translator here.
Yep. Eggplant Parmesan is fucking way better than any Parmesan ever out there, for sure.
Is American a choice? So American would be like
hot dogs,
burgers.
Is it barbecue and shit?
Maybe. Yeah, because American barbecue is different than Korean barbecue.
Yeah. So a barbecue.
Yeah,
So it'd be-
American. We'll call it American. Yeah, sure. Eggplant is Mexican all the way. I could totally survive on Mexican pizza. As long as it's not Taco Bell. If I'm eating Amaya's Mexican pizza, I agree with you all day long.
Oh no, she's talking about Mexican pizza from Taco Bell. She posted something, a video of it, like I got my Mexican pizza.
She said, Smoking said I switched to American because it has chili dogs and burgers.
That would get sickening after a while.
Would it though?
I think. 100%.
I can eat salads.
You can make salads so different. Like
I think American salads are the most versatile salads.
really?
I don't know. I'm being a fucking smartass.
Only Mexican pizza from T-Bell.
That's trash. You're eating dog food, girl.
Yeah. Your dog probably won't eat it.
Oh, the dog will definitely eat it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Flat.
Taco Bell is not Mexican. It's Americanized Mexican.
It's plastic dog food.
They don't even call it taco meat. They call it like a meat sauce.
Never had a real Mexican pizza, only Taco Bell. Well, come to Amaya's in Monroe, downtown Monroe. Order their which one is it? Their chicken chorizo pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Fire, dude.
Fire.
That's like my favorite thing. And they got this chorizo dip, cheese and queso dip, whatever. Fucking his grandma is the recipe. They use his grandma's recipe still.
Dude, if you come at me and say anything you had is your grandma's recipe, I'm definitely trying it. I don't care who she was.
For me to answer this question, y'all are thinking like meals and stuff like that. For me, it's like the desserts. Who's got the fucking best desserts? Because, I'm a fat kid at heart. I eat like I'm fucking T-Rup size.
You're an asshole!
Especially when it comes to dessert. And one of my favorites is tres leches. Man, I love fucking tres leches cake.
You could get real good fucking
I love
food.
flan. I love peanut butter pie, though. Who makes peanut butter pie?
I don't know, dude. I think
The
anybody
French?
could.
Is it the French? They're the ones that created mousse.
Yeah, I think so. They did. Mousse.
What kind of food is French? What food's French? Like meatloaf and shit like that?
Yeah, French cuisine would probably be terrible.
No, French is like the best. I'm going French. France. I'm gonna go France.
Damn.
Let's look up some French food before we get out here real quick.
Yeah. Just to see, because I don't even know. What is it? Fucking... A bon appetit?
Creme brulee. I love creme brulee. See, I knew I was right.
That's where the French is? That's a French
down,
dessert?
I'm with it. I like, who else's desserts I love?
What?
Mediterranean desserts.
Mm-hmm. I don't even
I
really
love
fuck with them. Baklava? I could eat a chicken shawarma every day for the rest of my life.
Chicken shawarma is fire.
Fucking
here's some
veal
traditional
shawarma.
French food. For breakfast, croissant. Who doesn't like a croissant?
You almost made me drop my croissant.
Quiche. Dude, I had quiche for the first time a couple months ago. That boy was fire!
I don't even like it. Sounds like kush.
No, it's a fucking egg. It's a delicious egg pie, basically. No, it's think more like pizza. Then that's kind of what it tastes like. Crepes. Yep, I love crepes. French is the way I'm going for sure. So you got hors d'oeuvres like lobster bisque. Fire, I love it. Ham and cheese sandwiches. I love it.
It's not bad.
Sauteed frog legs. Thank you.
Buttery escargot. Yup, I'll take it.
Ew, dude, that's snail, bruh.
Veggie stew. Give it to me. Pot au feu. That's beef stew. I'll take it.
I'll take that. Ooh,
Steak
that sounds
frites.
good.
What is steak frites, guys? Who knows what steak frites are?
But I'm gonna eat it.
No, those are French fries, homie.
Are they really?
Yup.
Oh, get it? French fries?
Steak and fries. That's what that means. Steak frites. Steak and fries.
Okay.
So, dude, ratatouille. That's veggies. Braised chicken and onion, mushroom, stewed casserole. Thank you. And there's cheese. All over. Who doesn't like cheese? I love pretzels and cheese.
They actually sound pretty good.
And here's my favorite part, right? What was I saying?
Desserts?
Creme brulee, mousse, chocolate mousse, crepes, island meringue,
Okay, that's good.
porte totara,
Don't know
caramelized
it.
pears and apples with in put like a tartar pudding, tarty
Ooh.
pudding. Dude, and then we didn't even talk about baguettes and broche, which are French breads, French bread pizza.
Oh, those are so fucking
How
good,
about-
those
how about
breads.
macaroons, right? Yup. Not. How about those little puffy fucking balls filled with custard with chocolate on top?
Okay.
Oh, dude, I picked the right one for me. French.
You did. I'm going to sit over here sad eating my Mediterranean food.
I'm not a fan of tiramisu though.
The fucking, that creme brulee, Randy and Josh made it for that competition that one time. That shit was fucking fire, dude.
I absolutely love creme brulee. It's one of my favorites. I made lobster bisque for 40. Dude, lobster bisque is probably my favorite soup that you can make. Yeah, sauteed frog legs. Yup. Dude, I'd totally eat moose burger. I never had moose in my life. I
would love to eat a moose. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If it tastes anything like a fucking deer venison, I'm eating that shit up.
Asshole's out here killing it while he listens. Good job, bro. Kill it. Anything pretzel is great. Have you had a pretzel and nacho cheese pizza from Little
Caesars? Little Caesars.
Little Caesars? No, I never have actually.
Pretzel and
I
nacho
don't
cheese
like. Okay,
pizza?
so I like soft pretzels. I don't like hard pretzels. Keep that hard pretzel shit out of here. But give me a soft pretzel all day long.
This little fish market out here has the best lobster biscuit she's ever had.
That little blue one is that? Are you at? Where are you at? I just assumed you were somewhere in between us and Toledo, and if it's the little fish market that I think that you're talking about, it's fire. I don't know about the lobster bisque, but the fish market itself. And Temperance.
Yeah, okay.
That's the one.
Moose burger is decent, says Squirrels.
I want to try moose too.
Yeah.
I've tried caribou before, an elk. That's little, it's like stew, beef stew, like a
Okay.
beef, like when you put that motherfucker in a crock pot, cold pork or type thing, but beef. I forget a roast. They call it roast. There it
Yes,
is.
pot roast. Oh my god, dude.
It's like a little gamey. It's called the fish market on Telegraph. Oh, now I got to. All right, guys, we got to get out of here. We're 15 minutes over because we've had such a good time talking about it.
Because we're talking shit about food. Now we're all hungry. We got to go eat something.
Yes. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Tomorrow is Weird Wacky Wednesday. What are we talking about tomorrow? Do you know?
I have a paper here that says I do.
What is it?
The Moonies cult.
We're going to be talking about the Moonies cult.
And we're going to be talking about the mink whale, too. So
Tune on in. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace out. Thank you for coming in.
love you guys.
Bye. Brain jerk. Fuck you.